Well, it was double the excitement and double the competition as St. Albans and St. Bernard's Primary held a joint sports day at the Usain Bolt complex yesterday. A rain prevented the completion of the meet, but for St. Albans, Purple had a healthy lead of 213 points, ahead of Orange 195, Gold 167, and Green 165. Meanwhile, in the St. Bernard's battle, Dean House was out front with 305, Hurley in second with 288, and Aline 172. CBC's Amory Burke was there.
It was certainly a family affair as the little athletes of St. Albans and St. Bernard's braved the rain to represent their houses as the schools had joint sports day at the Usain Bolt complex. No rain could stop this jam. Let's focus on St. Bernard's first, and we'll find out who's the fastest girl in the school 100-meter action. Here she comes, Ayofemi Griffith, blazing the orange trail for Dean House despite the rain, and her housemate Roshana Holder is in for second, with Nafis Hinkson giving Hurley some much-needed points in third. And Dean House can also boast of having the fastest boy in the school. Here he comes, giving it his all. Now that is what a determined champion looks like. Jamario Mears ahead of Emmanuel Waldron and Ajani Henry. The under-11s braved heavier showers, but that had little bearing on the battle royale between the Shamarias, Noel and Lawrence Lynch. And who won it? Noel dips in. Either way, maximum points for Hurley House. Now, if you thought the girls had it bad, check the boys. The rain was relentless. But you think that mattered? Here comes a little torpedo in the orange shirt. The shortest, but the fastest. Kamari Moore, top class all day, unbeatable. But guess what? The other nines were lucky. The sun peaked out in time for their 100. And to see this young lady totally demolish the field. She stormed through from the inside. Shania Phillips just ahead of her housemate Zawandi Cox. And on the inside, the Maya Ford just ahead of Summer Harris. And here come the under-9 boys. It was a purple invasion, Jerome Rock and Amari Henry. Who had it? Who had it? Rock, keeping that watchful eye on Henry while keeping him at bay, and he takes it. Those were the sprint kings and queens of St. Bernard's. But hold on to your seats. We still need to see who the speedsters are of St. Albans. And we start with the junior school babies, the under-9 girls. A little trouble keeping lanes, and don't let the yellow shirt fool you. She's actually in orange house. Shakayla Headley ahead of her teammate Carissa Boyne with Narissa Roach in third. The under-9 boys race was quite the spectacle. They started in individual lanes, but ironically, only 3 lanes were used to get to the finish line. So who would get out the traffic jam? Elijah Marshall, Gold House's champion. In second, Green's Malik Winage, with Orange's Tavon Yard in third. And the rains are back, but that meant little to Carisha Thompson. No catching her. Rainfall, sunshine. She's a class at all her own. Easy like 1, 2, 3. Tori Gaskin sits in there for second, with Soraya Jordan getting that coveted top 3 finish. This name should ring a bell. Eliza Williams. He's more than ready to conquer again at Knapsack. Green, mean machine. Pouring through large and in charge. And watch, second and third. Oops, that goes Devontae Culpepper, barely holding off the challenge of purple, Jamarco Johnson. Time to crown the fastest girl at St. Albans, and we'll know in the final few meters. On the outside, or closest to your screen, Malie Yearwood. She's the queen. In second, Ariel Hoyt, with third, Hannah Payne. And talk about a fight to the end. That fastest boy title would be a battle of the Gold House teammates. Nothing sweeter than a race that's decided in the final strides. Who would take it? Isaiah Marshall from Darian Worrell. I'm looking forward to Knapsack. Here are these times: 15:95, 16:20. Taking third was Orange's Kyron Boyne. What a day it was at St. Albans and St. Bernard's held sports.
What's good in the second half of sports?
All about basketball, Shane. Providing more opportunities for women and the youth are among the objectives of the Barbados Amateur Basketball Association for 2020. These plans were outlined at the association's opening of the new season, which doubled as the awards ceremony for 2019. CBC's Sean Green reports.
President of the association, Francis Williams, seeks to create new camps for the youth across the island throughout the year. He added that more overseas teams will be coming as well.
this year and going forward, you should be seeing more teams coming to Barbados. The benefit of this, it is far cheaper to get those teams come here for competition than it is for us to travel. So it gives our youngsters the opportunity to interact with and compete against high-level competition using that avenue. In the past, we would have heavily relied on the National Sports Council for the unearthing and development of young talent. There's also a strategic shift that is designed to help us do a little bit more of that on our own and take some of the pressure off the NSC. This will be done through a series of camps. They're all designed to work together, but each has their unique touch point and criteria that will work together, hopefully to raise the level of basketball at the developmental levels.
He also said that things will be different where women's basketball is concerned.
There will be no league season for the ladies this year. However, we'll be using more frequent and shorter tournaments and rallies in an effort to maintain interest among the ladies. We will also be providing for them more 3-on-3 tournaments. As you know, this is a much faster paced tournament, far more exciting, and something that they said that they would much rather prefer than the long drawn-out league season.
Minister of the Creative Economy, Culture and Sports, the Honorable John King, was the featured speaker.
We need now to put all the disappointments of the past behind you, and let's work together to see how we can help with the YMCA, but expand what we're doing, that we can have basketball right across the island, that we can capture as much talent as humanly possible, so that the pool of people that get to represent this country are not centered around 1 or 2 teams or within a specific demographic.
He added that a semi-professional league in Barbados could create realistic opportunities for many.
There's nothing that stops us from dreaming of having at least a semi-professional league. And if that is something that we can put in our minds and work towards having that, the benefits of that is this: not everybody's going to be a basketball player. You're going to need coaches. You're going to need medics. You're going to need people to help advertise it. You're going to need all of these different things.
In the awards, Barbados Hilton Resort Warriors player Rashid Hart won the 2nd Division MVP, as his team also took the knockout and league trophy. In the 1st Division, VR Carrington Constructions Challenger Sports Club took the knockout award, while Church Village Spartans were the league champions, with Theo Greenwich collecting the MVP award. In the Women's League, Preferred Insurance Brokers Pinelands collected the prize for the league, with Maria Cumberbatch, also of Pinelands, being awarded the Female Player of the Year, while Tamisha Flats got the MVP Playoff Award. And in the Premier League, Station Hill Cavaliers were the 2019 Senior Knockout Champions, taking the Derek Garrett President's Cup, while Akeem Marsh of the league champions Burger King Clapham Bulls took away the MVP awards as well. Sean Green, CBC Sports.
Well, the season actually bounced off this evening at the Garfield Sobers Gymnasium.